Listen closely to this audio, and you'll understand true terror. This isn't a horror movie soundtrack. It's a real radio signal captured from Saturn, converted into a frequency the human ear can hear. Does it sound like something is screaming out in the void? From a young age, we were taught that Saturn is the jewel of the solar system, the most beautiful planet in our cosmic neighborhood. But when you truly understand it, you realize that sometimes beauty is the deadliest trap of all. Let's start with its crown, the rings of Saturn. Looking up from Earth, that halo looks as if it's cast from pure gold, perfect, smooth, and seemingly eternal. But if you were to actually fly into it, congratulations. You've just flown into a colossal meat grinder. Saturn's rings are not solid masses at all. They are an eternal blizzard, made up of countless shards of ice and rock. The smallest pieces are like grains of sand. The largest are the size of mountains. They hurtle through space at 10,000 kilometers an hour, constantly colliding, shattering, and crumbling. Imagine a relentless ice storm nearly 70,000 kilometers wide. How wide is that? It's enough to fit 5 Earths side by side. Yet a structure this massive is incredibly thin. At its thinnest, it's only about 10 meters thick, shorter than a 3-story building. To put that in perspective, if you scaled down this entire system, a standard sheet of paper would be 10,000 times thicker than Saturn's rings. So the question is, how does something so fragile, yet so violent form? The answer is a murder. A long time ago, Saturn had a moon roughly the size of present-day Titan. But one day, it drifted too close. It crossed a boundary called the Roche limit. Once you cross that line, there is no coming back. Saturn's gravitational pull was so immense that it literally tore the moon apart. It ripped the crust from the core, crushing an entire world into trillions of pieces of ice. Saturn then gathered those shattered remains to form a 70,000-kilometer wide necklace, wearing it for hundreds of millions of years. Today, when we look up at the sky and marvel at its radiant beauty, frankly, we are staring at a planetary-scale graveyard. Every piece of ice you see is the tombstone of a murdered moon. But Saturn's strangeness doesn't stop at its rings. Have you ever seen a picture of its North Pole? There lies